Let's come home now very quickly, and Yemi, let's focus on the Olympic Games. Last week we were talking about 100 days to the Olympic Games, preparations by different national associations, Olympic committees, getting ready for the Games. For Nigeria, the Nigeria Olympic Committee are also beginning to tell people how they are getting ready.
Yeah, go to support the athletes.
And it's good because there was a briefing last week, Nigeria Olympic Committee meeting with the media and explaining how things will go for the Olympic Games and how they are preparing Team Nigeria to go to the Olympic Games and do the nation proud.
They've received a lot of flack, especially when you see countries celebrating that 100 days to go. You saw United States, the First Lady came out, spoke with the athletes, people unveiling their uniforms,
their logos.
And you're seeing all of that. And the question is, what is happening if you're just an average sports fan? You will ask what is happening to Nigeria. But if you've been reading the papers and you've been following, you know the problems are a lot deeper than what appears on the surface. And the NOC has come out to say we will support. It's not going to be a jamboree. We will support our athletes. We'll do what we can do.
By means of international funding and all of that.
Even though I don't know what can be done between now and August.
It's already closing in on us, just less than 100 days.
But they will do what they can, and hopefully we're only left to talk about the Nigerian spirit. That's what is left to talk. But that is not saying that the efforts the NOC will put in would not yield any fruit at all. I won't be that pessimistic. But then again, I'm not expecting too much.
And the Nigerian spirit that Yemi talked about was also there at the 2012 Olympic Games in London. The Nigerian spirit was heavy, really heavy. But all the same, we went, we saw with the Nigerian spirit and came back
empty-handed.
Absolutely nothing. But let's sit back and listen to Engineer Abu Gumel, President of the Nigeria Olympic Committee, break it down for us where we will be participating, which events are we going to be participating in at the Olympic Games, where do we still have a chance of getting more athletes to qualify and represent Nigeria, and how are we expecting that these guys will go to the Rio Olympics in the green and white and do us proud.
It is equally heartwarming to note that to note here that as far as of today, we have qualified athletes in numbers and in key sports that will generate a strong Nigerian delegation to the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. The qualification status is currently as follows. We have athletics, 31 number that have qualified, including relay teams. We have basketball, 12 athletes, that is the male team. You are aware that the female team is yet to go for the qualification, and I think their qualification is coming sometimes in June or something like that. Boxing, we have only one athlete. Canoe slalom, only one athlete. Football, we have the 18, the male team. Rowing, we have one athlete. Table tennis, we have 5. And then wrestling, we have 7. The other, that is 2 male and 5 female. You are aware that the weightlifting are yet to do their qualification. They are going to Cameroon very soon, sometime in May for their own qualification. And then we have the athletics too, they are going to do another qualification. I told you about the basketball, the female, and so on. So that's the ones that we are waiting for them to qualify, so we can have our own total contingent so that we know the number of athletes. We can only expect our athletes to do well in Rio if they are provided with all the necessary support they require in their participation. I'm fully aware that the Games Planning Committee put in place by the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sport has lined up the training and camping program for the Nigerian athletes and teams, and these programs are being activated as planned. This committee is a joint committee, and the MOC too, between the Minister of Youth and Sport, and that was the Olympic Committee. There is a committee which is chaired by the Permanent Secretary of the Minister of Youth and Sport, which we meet from time to time to see how far we have gone, what we have done, and what is ahead of us, so that we can be able to make progress. And from time to time, we brief the Honorable Minister so that at least whatever problem we have or whatever we're expected to do, so it can be done immediately without further delay.
That's Engineer Abu Gumel, President Nigeria Olympic Committee, explaining how Team Nigeria is getting prepared for the Rio 2016 Olympic Games. We have less than 100 days to the Games, and people are asking questions. What kind of preparations are we having? I mean, I think that explanation from Abu Gumel will maybe calm a few frayed nerves and help everybody to understand that Nigeria, we're not just folding our arms. Some kind of preparations are going on. And we wish those other sports that still have qualifiers, we wish them the best of luck, and we hope that they can throw up more Nigerian athletes to go to the Olympic Games. Yeah,
and the female basketball team. And he told us the number of our athletes that will be there. It gave us a breakdown. Some of those areas...
And we hope we'll go and get some medals.
Some medals. I really don't care the color at this point.
We shouldn't just repeat what we did 4 years ago.
Yeah, it will be
come back with something.
It will be a sad story. It will be a sad story if what happened in London repeats itself in Rio. Whatever it takes, I think we should be able to get something.
Okay. All right, Yemi, let's move on very quickly. This time, let's come home. And, okay, before we come home, let's just talk about the IWTF and, of course, the championship that we are looking forward to having, Yemi. It's a good one. Yep. Since the Lagos State government introduced the classics, it's been getting better and better year in, year out. And already a lot of top nations, we're told, are going to be coming around for this championship that will be taking place in Lagos.
Well, at my count is 15.
15 countries.
Yes, I've confirmed. Their entries have been confirmed by the organizers. I mean, Finland, Slovakia, Romania, Iran, Mexico, African superpowers, Egypt also in the mix. So we'll see how all of this. And of course, our Nigerian stars too will be involved, and we're hoping that they will shine like a million stars when the competition starts on May the 18th, runs through to the 22nd. And a lot of entries from Nigeria, and I'm hoping that our top stars really will do what they usually do and dominate this one. And it's very good. We know that we're going to have, I think the LOC president just told us, I think 5 or table tennis player that will go to the Olympics, and this is also a good opportunity for them
to prepare.
Yeah, to prepare well.
Apart from this, I mean, the NTTF are also going grassroots. Yeah. The Under-16 tournament as well. It's another one that should, receive a lot of our attention, because we need to find a way. Table tennis